Are you a web developer who has built 5 client projects? If that is you, you are ready to build your own SaaS company. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I went from chasing clients to actually having my own SaaS companies that pay me monthly recurring passive revenue that I don't really do much with it. One of the company that I have where I have coded it about 5 years ago and never touched it ever again. And it's continually giving me a monthly recurring passive income. If that sounds right about you, or that's something that you may be interested in getting for yourself, then continue watching because I'm going to share with you how you can easily achieve that. So let me share with you something that how I went from chasing clients where every single month I would have either a really good month or a really slow, horrible month where I have no work. And this is what I call the client chase trap. Every web developer who has built more than 5 projects goes through it. When they get the project, they get really excited about it. Like I was like, oh my God, I am so excited about that. I'm finally going to get paid for the thing that I love. And when I deliver it, the client is going to be so happy with it. That is a wonderful thing. And then there were some other months, literally months, where I had no client. And I was trying to doubt myself to see if was it my skills or did I need to learn another framework? Or what was causing it for me not to get more client? And this is what I learned. Number one thing was I don't need to learn any more stupid frameworks. Number two, I have the skills to create something that people are going to be paying me monthly. Once you understand that, then I start to realize I could do this. I don't need another client. I just need a people solve one particular problem and then they are going to pay me. And this is where I come up with my first company, which was Simple Podcast Cloud. And believe it or not, I didn't use any fancy smanchy frameworks that a lot of gurus are teaching. I literally used the basics: HTML, JavaScript, and PHP and MySQL, and that's about it. That's all there was. And there was like another part of CDN, but that's about it. There was nothing crazy framework, and it was written solely on PHP, HTML, JavaScript, and backend was MySQL. And that was it. And once I built that, and I went on and joined these individual communities to see if anyone would be interested in taking the service that I have built and then pay me to use that service. And lo and behold, I was shocked to know that people actually use the particular platform and then they paid me for it. And then also the people who paid me for it, they gave me the feedback of what would make this platform better. And then what did I do? Anyone with half a brain would do the same thing. And that would be to do the things that paying clients telling me to do. Just like if I were to have another paying client, in this case it's my SaaS company, the users are telling me, hey, if you can add this feature, that would be so amazing. A few of my other friends will be interested in joining it. So what did I do? I built that particular add-on, and then my current user will bring it in more people to use the platform. Now we're at a point where we have about, I think, by close to 2,000 people using that particular platform. And that's just one company. And then I have another one, which is by far is the most profitable one. It's called the Sark Link. That is for creators who wants to sell their online courses. And on that particular SaaS company as well, I didn't use anything fancy, smanchy. It literally was a HTML, JavaScript, Bootstrap framework, and MySQL, and also the PHP. That's it. That's my stack. This is literally what I use. And then repeated the cycle on what I did for my first company, went on talk to the people, introduce them like, hey, this is what I built with version 1, which was simply just having a link in bio for Instagram. That's how I started. And that led to what it has now. So, moral of the story is this. Once I realized that I have the skills, I have the knowledge, and I know which tools I need to build the product. Only thing that I needed to learn was how to market myself. And if you have built at least 5 client projects, trust me, you have the knowledge, the know-how, and all the skills that are required to build yourself a mini SaaS company that people will use and pay you monthly as a passive income. And if you are interested in learning how to create yourself a mini SaaS company that you can literally get ready for this, not months, not weeks, but in days, literally 14 days, you'll be able to build your first SaaS company and launch it so that people can use it, give you feedback, and then you can price your particular SaaS accordingly, and then there you have it. And then you have one SaaS company paying you recurringly every single month as a passive income. And then what you can do is you can do that again and again and again. I have about, I'm not going to tell you how many, but I have enough to keep myself busy. And the way that I build them is extremely, extremely productively, where I don't spend a lot of time in it. And one of the companies that I built, which was like 5 years ago, that I coded, I haven't touched it once, and it's still the same. So the thing that I learned is I need to create a product, SaaS company specifically, where people need it, whether they want it or not, but they need it for their business. For example, Amazon is a source. People go buy stuff for it. They need it if you want a delivery right away. So for my podcast company, people who are podcasters, they need that company in order to communicate their podcast to the world. So it's a need. And I know how to create companies that are in need. And this is literally the course that I'm going to be teaching that will be coming up. The link will be in the bio below wherever you are listening to this. The link will be in the description. Go check out that particular course. And if you like this kind of video, or if you want to become a founder and not chase the client work trap as a developer, you need to have someone who has been through it, where chasing client work, and someone who has achieved the goal, which would be having a SaaS company that pays him monthly every single month, whether if he wants to work, or whether if he wants to take a vacation, or whether he just don't feel like doing it. He just wants to binge watch Stranger Things on Netflix, or watch Game of Thrones, or Walking Dead, or whatever, or just take a 2 months off and not have to worry about the money coming in or not. If that is something that you are interested in, then you need to click the link below to join that course, which will be launching pretty soon. And if you want to learn more about it, just subscribe to this particular channel so that you can learn how to become from a developer to a founder. And as a founder, you're just one SaaS company away from a monthly passive income. And I'll catch you in the next video.